Hey everybody, this is Gretchen. You are watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. It is Tuesday, January 24th, 2017, and I'm finally back on schedule. If you don't know me, I am almost 2 years out from vertical sleeve gastrectomy. So let's get right to the topic. Describe your relationship with food. Tell us, how do you use food, look at food, think of food now in your journey, and how has that changed since surgery? How it has changed. So I just finished my lunch. I had shrimp with jalapeno artichoke dip and green beans. I think about food, I almost want to say, a lot more than I used to pre-op because I meal plan now. I have to, even if it's just breakfast and lunch, which is what I bring here, and I have a general sense of what dinner is going to be. I don't always make the same thing for myself that I make for my husband and my daughter, but that's okay. I will have part of it, or we have plenty of leftovers for them for the next day. So I have to think about what I'm going to eat and why I'm going to eat it every single time. And I think I'm just more mindful of it now than I ever was. I think I did a lot of grazing, which got me into the situation to begin with. So I think about food in terms of fuel as much as I can. I've said this before, I'm not perfect. I will never claim to be perfect. But if I don't think of food as fuel, that's when I'm more prone to eat mindlessly or not something that is completely weight loss surgery friendly or on plan. I do have things that are not recommended for people newly out of surgery. I do drink alcohol. I try to limit that as much as I can, but I haven't sometimes. So my relationship with food has changed for the better, but it's still an ongoing process. Just the other day, I had chips and salsa for my dinner. That was my meal. And I wanted gelato on top of that. And I had pizza for lunch. And it was tracked, but it was not the right combination of foods for me now. And I got really nauseous. So if I don't listen to how my body is reacting throughout the day, I'm prone to overeat something that won't agree with me. So it's a conscious decision, even at a restaurant or at a friend's house. I'm going to a party on Sunday, just a small, girlfriends get together at someone's house, and I know she's going to have things there, but I'm going to ask her if there's anything that I can bring. Can I bring, and I'll bring something that I know I can have. I don't go to the grocery store hungry. I'm more prone to buy things that are not good for me. And if they're in the house, that's the problem. If I don't have the stuff in the house, I don't think about it as much. I don't make special trips for one particular food. I only go to Trader Joe's if I need multiple things. I don't go just for cookie butter, which has been reined in a lot in the past month or so. So I'm also really conscious about what my daughter has. She takes her lunch and a snack to school, and I always try to have fruits and vegetables. I will never deny the kid a vegetable. And she asked me to put peas in her macaroni and cheese. What 6-year-old cannot live on chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese for their entire life? She asks me for macaroni and cheese almost every day. So she had it for dinner last night with the peas in it and a hot dog, a vegan hot dog no less, because that's the only kind that she'll eat. And she said, make sure that there's peas in my lunch today. And I'm gonna be proud of that. I hope it continues. I never want her to think that there's negativity around food. She knows certain things are treats. She'll say, can we have pizza tomorrow and then not again until next week? Or she'll know that she can't have ice cream. It's a treat. It's a special occasion type thing. And it's in the house, but I dole it out. I don't let her eat out of the container. That was completely me in my 20s. So I'm extremely conscious of it. I need to be more conscious of sodium. I do the cooking for the family, and there is pre-packaged skillet meals that my husband and daughter will have. On nights when she has Taekwondo or Girl Scouts and he is working until 10 o'clock at night, I have to have something that's easy for me to prepare to help her with her homework. We only have a limited amount of time. I'm human, you know. Everybody has stuff going on. If I can rein in one or two not so great things, I'm okay with the 80-20, kind of like 80% of the time I'm on plan. I have the fruits and vegetables stocked. I'll grab a banana instead of a granola bar. I'm not, excuse me, I don't shy away from fruit. I know it has a lot more sugars in there, but I think it's still better than the pre-packaged fruit gummies for her, if you will. So I'm definitely more conscious of food. I still think about food as much as I did pre-op, but in a different way. You have to do the head work. Go to your support group, reach out to somebody about a recipe, go on Pinterest for ideas. You will get stuck in a rut. Even when you meal plan, you get stuck in a rut. There's things I don't get stuck in a rut with. I could have hard-boiled eggs in my house forever. One thing that's changed about food is I always have about 3 dozen eggs in the refrigerator at any given time. I've always liked eggs. I've never had them as a staple in the house. So yeah, it's changing our mindset about food, and to me, no food is off limits. There's just less of it or a taste. I hope that's been helpful for some people. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Tune in soon for another episode, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.